God's timing isn't always our timing. He may not work things out the way we planned, but He's working things out for the better. Pandemic has really changes everything around the world. From our basic routinary ways of living to celebration of big events has suddenly shifted to the new normal. Today, our dear parents and children who patiently waited, finally, it's over. Bacjawan Sur Elementary School proudly presents its first virtual closing program with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. To start with, let us put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, followed by a prayer, regional hymn, division hymn, and municipal hymn respectively.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Most gracious and Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessing of learning. It has been a very different end of the school year because we are experiencing this time of pandemic. But we thank you for your protection and guidance to us. Today, as we celebrate our fifth closing exercises, we ask your guidance and blessings to wrap each one of us a cloak of love and protection to everyone, especially to my fellow completers, in all that we have been and all that we will become. Continue to bless us with hope, strength, and wisdom so that we will move into the future with eagerness and open hearts to learn. Inspire us to believe the goodness of life, even we face today the challenge of this pandemic. May we live passionately to honor and glorify your name. In the mighty name of Jesus, Amen.
Under the western Visayan blue skies, the cradle of hope for the young ones lies. Sows the seed of love and zest for life, with real vision of beacon light. Keep the song alive in our hearts, song of the great western Visayas, echoing the love and pride of years gone by. The region's banner proudly held high. Western Visayas, home of champions, seed of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond all games before. Onward we march to the region's glory, working towards excellence and quality, never to quit, never to falter. Hand in hand we strive together. Western Visayas, home of champions, seat of lofty dreams and wisdom, treasure trove of knowledge and devotion to greatness beyond our gains before, to greatness beyond our gains before. Amidst the Philippine archipelago stands the torch of light that head of Iloilo teaches children to love God and country, provides education to every Ilonggo. Come, fellow educators, come, let us answer the noble call. A call to public service, come, the divisions, vision, mission, and goal. Iloilo division, molder of the youth, works for knowledge, culture, arts, and sports, makes youth competent members of society, proud as Ilonggos can face life with certainty. Come, fellow educators, come, let us answer the noble call. A call to public service, come, the divisions, vision, mission, and goal. Lord, greatest teacher and provider, give us sincere hearts in serving people. Lord, help us to work for excellence, that we may be worthy in your presence. Come, fellow educators, come, let us answer the noble call. A call to public service, come, the divisions, vision, mission, and goal. A call to public service, come, the divisions, vision, mission, and goal.
ikan sa kalangitan, ginaman sa among mga katawan. Konsepsyon, Banwa Magdilig, manamon na ikaw ang naangkon. Konsepsyon, Konsepsyon, sang Diyos piniling, ikaw sa gihapon, Pagadayawon, Pagadayawon. Konsepsyon, Konsepsyon, dayawon ka, sa imo katahong kami katusadya. Bahandi nga bugay ikan sa kalangitan, ginaman sa among mga katawan. Konsepsyon, Konsepsyon, dayawon ka.
At this moment, let us welcome our dynamic and very supportive school principal, Mr. Roger G. Espulgar, in his opening remarks.
This year's closing program is one of the most challenging end of school year rites because it marks the success in a year of struggles and aspirations of all the stakeholders of Bacjawan Sur Elementary School. It's not easy to implement distance learning in the middle of this pandemic, but because of the cooperation of our internal and external stakeholders, we deserve to celebrate this success for our dear learners. This year's theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, is both an opportunity and a challenge. Life is full of challenges, and if we take this as an opportunity, then we will realize success. We traveled the unexpected road to deliver the best possible education this school year 2020-2021. But this pandemic did not hold us in our desire to continue nurturing our learners. The support coming from our parents, our learning facilitators, local officials, other stakeholders, and our teachers are enough for us to keep going. All these are for our learners who will soon manage our community. Congratulations, Class 2021. The lessons that you have learned through the years will prepare you in your journey. You still have a lot to discover as you unfold the uncertainties. That is why your teachers are always here to support and help you. Good luck, and God bless us all.
Thank you, sir. This most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the equally and highly esteemed individual from the Department of Education. Let us have series of messages from our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Cesar P. Basinang, our Division Superintendent, Dr. Ruel Bermejo, our Regional Director, Dr. Amir Oitico, and our TEP-Ed Secretary, Leonor Magtolis Briones.
My warmest congratulations to the graduates, completers, teachers, school heads, and parents of Batch 2021 of the Schools District of Concepcion Cluster 1. To the graduates, you have experienced a unique and challenging type of education, which is distance learning modality, through the guidance of your parents and teachers amid COVID-19 pandemic. Your teachers who have encountered a lot of challenges in the implementation of modular instruction, and the school heads in the preparation of learning continuity plan to provide basic quality education among our learners. To your parents, we recognize your full support and collaborative effort in doing a lot of activities from the beginning and the end of the school year. This year's graduation theme is strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic. Is our guide that even we are experiencing this pandemic still, we continuously guiding our learners to develop their full potential in achieving the goals of the Department of Education. Once again, congratulations at mabuhay tayong lahat.
I greet all completers and graduates of the Schools Division of Iloilo for having hurdled the most challenging school year in our time, school year 2020-2021. This is the second time that we celebrate and recognize the hard work and success of our learners, where there is absence of colorful and festive programs attended by parents, teachers, learners, and other stakeholders. Since the end of the last school year, schools have started using online portals to banner the fruits of educating young minds despite the challenges and difficulties posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Indeed, no pandemic or any calamity of this kind shall ever weaken our spirits to persevere for the good of our schools, especially of our learners. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, is a testament to the Department of Education's desire of bringing quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating basic education to every Filipino learner staying at home due to the pandemic. To our learners, especially the completers and graduates, these times of great challenge call us once more to understand fully what resilience means. This word may be hazy for many of you today, but resilience is not just about being able to overcome experiences due to adversities, disasters, or calamities. A psychologist said, resilience is the ability to rebound from setbacks without being discouraged by external circumstances. Let the difficulties you have encountered this school year make you more highly self-motivated and equipped to face challenges big and small. We cannot be ourselves without the other and without the others. And so we thank everyone, the teachers, community leaders, local government unit officials, alumni, and parents for never abandoning us in our fight for education. Truly, we will not be victorious in this fight without you supporting us throughout this journey. We recognize most especially the role of our parents, our strongest and most important collaborators in this new normal of education, for they did not only contribute to the final realization, but at the same time participate in our mission of developing lifelong learners. This pandemic has affected so many, but as long as the family is complete, life goes on for us. Thanks to our families for their contribution and their patient support. As we continue to adhere and commit to protect the safety, health, and well-being of our learners, teachers, and personnel to prevent further transmission of COVID-19 while ensuring learning continuity, DepEd Iloilo remains committed to strengthen and improve the delivery of quality, relevant education to every Ilonggo learner. Various programs and innovations are to be implemented before the school year ends, which include the establishment of farm schools and the institutionalization of the Iloilo Division Employees Academy or IDEA, among others. These initiatives shall ensure continuity of learning, not just of our learners, but also of DepEd personnel appropriate to any setting or situation. Again, our sincerest congratulations to everyone, especially to this year's completers and graduates. With you all in our minds, DepEd Iloilo, the premier schools division with a glorious past, prominence of the present, and distinction of the future, shall keep our commitment of making every Ilonggo learner a champion. Padayon ang edukasyon sa Iloilo, kag padayon ang pagpuylo Iloilo.
Congratulations, dear graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. You make us look at the future with anticipation and pride. You have once again proven that true champions can thrive in the midst of the challenging realities of life. Your sheer grit and resilience have brought you this far in your lifelong pursuit of quality education. Your achievements call for a celebration. You have risen above the worst of times and have responded to the overwhelming demands of the new normal with elan. Your education must not only be reflected in your report cards, but must be manifested in how you masterfully deal with life. An embodiment of courage, compassion, character, and competence. As you relish this moment, remember to celebrate your success with our indefatigable advocates and champions of quality education. Teachers, parents, school administrators, education leaders, stakeholders, and friends, among others. Your success seals our triumph over trials. It propels our collective aspiration for a brighter future despite the limitations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey ahead. We firmly believe in your potential for success because in DepEd Region 6, every child is a champion. As you cross this time of immense challenges and great opportunities, keep your passion for greatness alive. May your achievements inspire everyone to move forward with a renewed sense of hope, meaning, and purpose. Together, we shall rise as one. Ipadayon ta ang pagpalanggaanay. Once again, congratulations and mabuhay!
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate, and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. At this moment, let us welcome the working force of Bacjawan Sur Elementary School. Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of graduates to be followed by the confirmation of Dr. Ruel Bermejo.
Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Iloilo, I have the honor to present to you the 60 grade 6 learners of Bacjawan Sur Elementary School, 33 of whom are male and 27 are female. They have satisfactorily completed the basic requirements of the K-12 curriculum of the Department of Education. As such, they are now entitled of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. They are now ready for your confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Schools Division Superintendent of the Schools Division of Iloilo, and upon recommendation by your school head, that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements for elementary level under the K-12 Basic Education Program prescribed by the Department of Education, I now confirm you graduates of the Schools Division of Iloilo for school year 2020-2021 with all the rights, benefits, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
It is now time for the harvest. Today, you will witness the conferment of honors and awards to the outstanding graduates.
The certificate reads, Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 6, Division of Iloilo, Bacjawan Sur Elementary School. This certifies that Nigs V. Abainsa has satisfactorily completed the requirements for the elementary curriculum as prescribed by the Department of Education and is therefore awarded this certificate. Signed in Concepcion, Iloilo, Philippines on the 16th day of July 2021. Signed, Ruji G. Espulgar, Principal. Roel F. Bermejo, Schools Division Superintendent. Same certificate is given to
Abainsa Negs Villarin, Abdo Janwil Arais, Arante Jasper Galang, Arsenas Adrian Vince Tupas, Carrera Junri Bangkayan, Carrera Michael Bangkayan, Espolong Ray Jr. Echona, Ferrer Anthony Binalon, Garcia Nilo Aguilion, Gibertas Gianpaulo Gilaran,
with honors.
Guinness Redmark Rubo, Marhen John-Lewin Antipuna, Montaniel John Lloyd Patinio, Panday Aljon Gabayeron, Posadas John Patrick Garcia, Ramos Kim Clark Castro, Reyes Christian Guevara, C. Aljon Ichona, Alenton TMA Herbolario, Bulios Franchise Camille Arbigoso,
with honors.
Calyao Jassel Babes Amasan, Taon-Tao Rizel Velez, Gabayeron Kristen Villesa, Gilaran Yulisel Francisco, Herbolario Alaisa Antopina, Minagwa Yulimay Pansinsoy, Paharon Kian Berdel,
with honors.
Salundagit Ruela Jen Mahilom, Tolentino Chris Ann Batallones, Villanueva Kits Cabay.
Grade 6 Proverbs. Abian Giancarlo Lego. Aldaya Kurtjan Puasan. Alegre Frank Jimino. Araneta Brandon Boyd Villanueva. Bego Christian J. Lenda. Brillantes Real John Jocampo. Carrera Junior Jomare Bangkayan. Flandes Joliner Anog. Halandoni Prince Rosarito Dolino. Patenio Gididju Palma. Poloy Simon Gaho.
With honors.
Sagara Waverjan Shera. Salgado Janrobi Iyaw. Yep Jeric Adonis Baltero.
With honors.
Aspera K. Andrea Di Makiling. Bailon Vienna Jane Di Maala. Castro Shera Faith Aspera.
With honors.
Jocaris Janelle Tresh Masculino.
With honors.
Iyaw Ashley Lagatano. Hadman Janiel Bagtong. Lago Stephanie Solieques. Materbonia Princess Nice Morante. Monasterio Quinilin Bilvis. Panganiban Alexa Joy Bilanyo. Rico Genevieve Alog. Valeriano Merigi Carrera. Villarin Risa Joy Gutay. Villarus Sapphire Olenses Arceo.
With honors.
And Volcan Laikami Johnson.
At this juncture, let us hear a message from the representative of the graduates, Jeric Adonis Yip.
To our beloved principal, Sir Roger G. Ispogar, respected member of the faculty, very supportive parents, to our active and energetic barangay officials, headed by Barangay Captain Noni Villarias, my fellow completers, ladies and gentlemen, good day. At long last, the day has come. Everyone regard this occasion as a special red letter day. As I stroll along the way, I can figure out the essence of the occasion, as reflected the bearing faces of everyone. Even on our pictorial day, we are very excited to experience the virtual closing exercises and moving up program in this time of pandemic. Graduation day is indeed a remarkable moment in a person's life, especially if one contemplates to go through another ladder of one education. Another memorable moment in my life and on your life as well. However, if we are to deal in the past years, those 6 long and hard years of our toil were not only more pleasant and happiness, these were more of patience and perseverance as a one of comforts to school policies, health protocol, where we are now facing the new normal education, as well as to measures set by our parents and our mentors in pacing the modules and performing tasks every week and preparing daily and weekly tasks sent by our teacher, doing assigned paperworks, and it's not easy nor a joke yet. As a determined learner, I cannot do anything but to face the challenge and don't mind the hardship and suffering at no matter what cost. Everything I attain today, I owe this to God. With the joint effort, financial and moral support of my loving parent, as well as entering the effort of our dedicated teacher, those who influence in our life is indeed great and immeasurable. After my hard and long toil, my alma mater, Bacjawan Elementary School, I consider this as an achievement at this moment in my life. Being one of the outstanding pupil in our batch 2021, I'm thankful to God for having rewarded for my effort, for giving the certificate and medal to my loved ones. For this I indeed and forever grateful to Him for His infinite goodness. To one and all, congratulations. To my dear alma mater, this I can say, I'll keep the spirit of burning to strive and hit the mark to make a difference. I hope this year's theme, kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, will enhance our educators and parents' outlook towards their role in our lives. Na kahit narito tayo sa panahon ng pandemya, huwag tayong sumuko sa ating pag-aaral, bagkus maging matatag at sumikap tayo. Ang COVID-19 ay hindi hadlang upang makamit natin ang kalidad na edukasyon at maihahon natin ang ating pamilya. Ang pandemyang ito ay isang hamon para sa ating lahat. Isa puso at isa isip natin na may Diyos tayo na siyang nagbibigay ng lakas ng loob para malabanan natin ang pandemyang ito. Dapat magkaisa, magmahalan, maging maingat at maging handa sa anumang suliranin na dumating sa ating buhay. On behalf of graduating class 2020-2021, our deepest and profound gratitude to all of you. God bless and mabuhay.
At this point in time, let us have a message from our supportive and active barangay captain, Honorable Noni N. Villarias.
Ang school year 2020-2021, isa ka pinasay nga school year. Ang bilog nga kalibutan, nagapangatubang sang isa kadako nga pagtilaw nga nagligwat sang aton pagpangabuhi. Nauntat ang aton kinaandan nga hilikoton, katulad sang pagkadto sa eskwelahan para magtuon. Pero sa tunga sang kadulom, nadala sining COVID-19 nga pandemya, ang edukasyon sa gihapon nagpadayon. Kamo batch 2020-2021 sang Bacjawan Elementary School, makabignaton nga mapalaron sa pagpahanugot sang Department of Education, sa pagpanikasog sang inyo mga maestra kag maestro, sa pagsuporta sang inyo mga ginikanan, kag sa kooperasyon sang bugos nga komunidad, natigayon ninyo nga matapos ang unang halintang sang edukasyon, kag sa hindi madugay, magatapak naman kamo sa ikaduwa nga level sang edukasyon. Gani sang may dako nga bugal, kag kalipay, batuna ninyo ang akon sincero nga pagpanginbulahan. Ubayan kamo sang mahal nga Ginoo sa mga masunod ninyo nga pagpanikasog, kag pag-angkon ninyo ang masanag nga palaboton. Congratulations on your graduation day. God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Honorable Noni Villarias. Congratulations, graduates, and to your proud parents. Go forth, grow, and be successful. A philosopher once said, "Success is not a failure. Failure is not fatal. But it's the courage to continue that counts." Ladies and gentlemen, this is Judah De Anon saying, thank you and mabuhay.
Mahirap nakal